Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hi, everybody.
Good afternoon. My name is... My name is Professor David Stephanie. I'm one of the mentally ill homosexuals that invented the vaccines.
Have you seen that account that's like somebody that worked on the vaccines, but it's like just a furry account?
That's so sick.
Yeah. And then there's people that are like, Star Fox, I had a couple of questions about side effects, or like super, super good question. Just wearing the costume.
That's
fucking
awesome.
like claws on the keyboard.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And it's like, this is like, it's such a stupid commentary, but like, how the fuck is this the world we live in?
Yeah.
Because that's not, I'll leave it up to the LGBTQ community.
Of course.
If they want to
claim furries.
If they want to include the Chuck E. Cheese band
Right.
in their parade or whatever it is.
If they want to eat some fucking feathery pussy.
Right.
If they want to finger pop some cloaca off the bitches.
Right.
Who's fucking
Yeah, I
backup.
gotta surgically replace this one hole.
That would be sick if bird furries were like, I'm making my pussy and asshole one thing.
Yeah. Feathers.
Well, that's basically
But
what
that would be too big.
That's what
the
some of the
problem.
doctors do. It's crazy because like all that surgery is like relatively new. So there are just some Dr. Nick motherfuckers that are like, I can give you a pussy.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and then,
yeah.
Oopsie daisy. Now you shit out of your nose. An arm for a leg and a leg for an arm.
I always thought it would be very elegant if you wanted to have both, to have a pussy under your balls.
Yeah.
You just lift your balls up. There's a pussy.
I don't know. That
Feels like underused.
That seems
space.
like you're begging for ball pain. Imagine you're just getting railed. Somebody's pubic bone is just smashing into your nuts.
That's a great point. I never even thought of that.
Which
you could only get fucked from the back.
They
You'd
try
have to
to
get fucked upside down.
They try to
from behind.
They try to like retract into like their safe space, and they're already backed into a corner.
Right. Dude, that's true. I guess I was just thinking of it from just I don't know. I guess aesthetics. I guess
like a world peace kind of.
Yeah, like
bringing the genders.
Well,
together.
I think it would be a neat. But you're right. In theory, it's a neat solution. In practice, though, you're begging for nut pain. Although I do think if you got fucked from behind, that would probably solve it.
it's kind of like that's what gay sex is. No, there's a hole right behind your balls.
Yeah.
No, but it's further behind.
The made-for-TV adaptation of The Normal Heart.
Good point, sir. Yeah.
The Normal Heart?
Yeah. They fuck missionary style in that movie.
That's romantic.
Mark Ruffalo has missionary style.
Yeah.
Gay sex.
Gay guys
they deserve
into
an
each
award.
other's eyes.
They deserve an award for doing that.
I think they got an award. An AVN award.
Yeah. They must have a nice, hard, big-ass dick. I tried fucking someone in the ass that way one time. I was in a hotel. You know when you're on
tried
vacation.
fucking a guy that way?
No, it was a girl. Thank you very much. Okay. It wasn't a guy.
It was Mark Ruffalo.
It was Mark Ruffalo. Dude, I was
in the movie An Enlarged Heart.
A clogged heart.
Yeah.
And it was just, I also have a little dick, so I don't know if that's part of it.
A little dick. No, it's just flexibility.
I think a longer dick really helps any kind of strange sex position in general.
I think
longer, not fatter, longer.
Longer.
And I don't have that. I have a regular standard issue. And, you can't be doing no wild Mark Ruffalo gay sex with a woman that way.
The problem was, it's probably just, I think I'm with Adam. It's probably a flexibility thing.
Yeah.
On my behalf or her?
No,
Probably
the girl
both.
has to be able to
The
put
girl
her
was flexible.
legs
She was very flexible.
Far back enough.
This was also, we were fucking and I was eating her pussy and the maid just opened the door.
Housekeeping.
And I was eating pussy on all fours and she looked at my asshole.
Yeah. Asshole looking.
And she was like, I was a doctor in my country.
Ass looking.
You're going to want to get that checked out.
She was like, actually.
You have polyps coming out of your ass.
She's like, this is, I don't mean to pry, but.
That would be awesome.
I went to.
You have a mole.
Those people really should just have condoms alone on that cart. There's really no reason. Maybe I guess it's just,
I wouldn't use the hotel
confirmation bias, but the housekeeping people are, you'd think by now they would have figured out, like, don't come in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Sure.
I was
Yeah.
in one hotel one time, and it was like the shower was right next to the door, completely
Yep.
open.
Yeah.
And this lady comes in, and she's like just cleaning the bathroom. I'm like, excuse me.
You're
She's like,
showering, or
Yeah. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like leaves. I'm just standing there, fucking completely naked,
you think she would have sucked? your
taking one of my
cock?
classic cold showers too.
Wow, a cold shower.
Wow.
So you're
Yeah.
in there screaming.
She thought I was. She probably thought I was a statue.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, cold shower. Your dick probably looked little.
Oh, incredible!
Fuck.
It's awesome. It is fucking awesome, dude. I took back when I was like in real good shape. I took like a 30-minute cold shower.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, I'm Michelangelo.
Yeah.
This is a child's penis.
Damn.
You're like a Michelangelo.
Do you think that particular maid would have sucked your dick if you asked?
I mean, I think they all would, right?
That was our buddy Dominique Strauss-Kahn. That's
Yeah.
what.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel
that was
like
his
I
movie.
just start doing Joe Lister. Yeah, what are you doing? Cleaning?
Oh, really? He would he rape the maids or fuck?
He
them?
got in
my
trouble
mom
for
used to clean all the
raping
time.
a maid.
Damn.
When she was gone, I'd put on her clothes.
A hotel maid?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Damn.
When he was in a hotel.
Yeah, some like
in New
Senegalese woman.
Damn,
Yeah, that's
dude.
where we were looking at hotels recently. I was like,
Yeah.
"What? We should get the Dominic Strauss-Kahn rape hotel.
Can you imagine that?
We get the Harvey
I don't want the
Weinstein
rape hotel, man. The
You grew-
vibes are bad. In
You
a
grew
rape
up under
hotel.
French colonialism.
Uh-huh.
And then they leave your country,
You're in
destroy the
Senegal,
economy.
yeah.
It's destroy the economy. Your family makes it out. You're a maid in Manhattan at the fucking nicest hotel in the world, and then some fucking frog bastard is like, "Take it. I need help with the toilet. Please, Mrs. Coconut, I need your help in the bathroom."
Dominic. Let's see what he looks like. I don't even know. What he
He
looks
was an old.
like. Oh yeah. This looks like a French rapist.
Mhm.
A French economist, politician, and rapist.
Yeah, what was he? IMF or World Bank?
World Bank, I think?
Dominique
One of those.
Strauss-Kahn.
One of the two.
That shit seems fake. That seems like bullshit.
What?
The World
That's
Bank.
yeah. That's
like a.
that's late capitalism for you.
Yeah,
that's
isn't that
new
like
thing.
Bill
Yeah.
and Melinda Gates?
Oh yeah, this man is a fucking rapist if I've ever seen one. He's got rape eyes. He's just got that French rape energy about him. Oh, look at this picture.
What do they
I'm
do?
hurting
Look
today.
at this picture. I mean, if this isn't a guy that rapes.
I need help in the bathroom.
Guys, just Google image search Dominic Strauss-Kahn. You'll know the one we're laughing at. It's about halfway down. He's kind of tenting his fingers and
Yeah.
doing some rape eyes.
Dude, I'm loving this Eric Adams, by the way, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm loving our new mayor.
Yeah, he's
We got an
Yeah,
Andre as a mayor.
There's just fucking like 800 million people in the hospital, and he's like, "You got to be cool.
We
You
gotta
got to
bring
be
the swagger
calm,
back." Yeah.
and you got to be collected."
And then he was talking about how, cooks can't have jobs in an office.
Yeah, yeah.
To discuss the Omicron situation, Zap and Roger, ladies and gentlemen.
Just fucking break dance.
Atomic dog.
It'd be great if he had a really fat, loud white wife.
Oh, yeah. That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
mean white wife.
But who also
Yeah.
code switched.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Into
yeah.
AV.
just Mimi Bobek, Italian Mimi Bobek.
Yeah.
yeah.
God damn. Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, calls him Uric. Dude, I loved his speech about bringing swagger back.
Yeah. I think before he got inaugurated, he had some speech about how he got a lot of pussy as Brooklyn Borough president.
Sick, yeah. Yeah,
Which is pretty fucking
what's his whole
awesome.
thing is that he's a cop and he likes Bitcoin.
Yep, that's it.
That's
He's a
so
cop who likes
chill.
Bitcoin. And then the governor is terrible too. When do we? So she's just
Oh, he-
unelected. She's just
Dominic
the fucking
Strauss-Kahn
governor.
No,
Raven.
Hochul?
Shouldn't there automatically be another election as soon as you're like, okay, the last guy's fired for murdering people and raping women?
Yeah, they should have a special
It shouldn't just
election.
be just
Yeah.
like
Oh,
fucking
dude, Dominic Strauss-Kahn raped more people. but
this like facelift freak.
he
She
got-
really
What's
has
her
a-
deal? I'm not
He
paying
got off on
attention
a
to Hochul.
technicality.
Yeah, I feel like her face is held together with fucking magic.
No chill, ho chill.
Yeah.
She ain't got no chill.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it, but I think that's good to say.
Yeah. No, she gets on the TV and she's like, "We have the situation under control."
Yeah, what has she done? What the fuck is Kathy up to?
Literally not. The last thing I saw from her is like, because they're like, the case numbers are going up,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're like, but the hospital numbers aren't. And it's like, well, let's give it a week.
Yeah,
And then those are going up. And they're like, well, it's time to start determining.
I know. Now it's time to fucking...
Yeah, if people are in the hospital for or with corona. And it's like, yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure it's the dramatic fucking like 900% increase in the last week is all because people are fucking cutting themselves slicing bagels. And they happen to test positive at the hospital. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's people
That's
that are getting
everyone.
some medicine for Christmas.
That's why every nurse you ever talk to is like, I'm going to kill myself.
Mm. I don't really have time to get to those conversations because, I'm dressed up like Bugs Bunny and they're shoving things in my ass.
Yeah, at the hospital?
Well, any
Or
nurse,
the nurse
any
you
nurse I talk to.
Yeah.
And they leave and I'm covered in my own blood and cum and I'm like, damn, I should have asked them about myocarditis.
Yeah.
I should have asked them if they've been seeing more juvenile myocarditis cases.
Are you sure that was a nurse and not a man you hired to wear a nurse's outfit?
There are male nurses.
It was a nurse joker.
Yeah. Male nurses are nurses to the same extent that when I put the costume on, I'm actually Bugs Bunny. It's just a sexual thing.
Right.
They always get really jacked. I feel like because they're like upset about
No, you get
having the girl doctor job.
That's some of them, but there's
it's
plenty of fat gay ones too.
Yeah, the fat gay ones are angels.
I feel like they get
they're like working with dying.
they get
AIDS
jacked
kids.
because they're watching people die all day long, and then they have to
Right.
They have to
They understand mortality in the
American
human body.
Sniper.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. After his friend dies, he has to go lift.
Yeah.
Damn, I saw that. I only saw that in
It's
an
really
in a
bad.
German airport,
Really?
or not German, Japanese. Where the fuck was I?
When were you in
It
Germany?
was either Germany or Japan.
Yeah.
It was one of the World War II countries, or
Yeah.
Italy.
One of the axes.
No, hold on. Where the fuck was I? Oh, no. I was on a military base in Japan. That's where I saw it.
hmm
I
You
thought
watched it
was an
with the
airport.
operators?
I did actually. Yeah, I watched it.
Sick.
I watched it with with a bunch of young.
It's so funny
Marines.
whenever you see
They
videos
like it
of
do be
They
like
loved
that?
it, dude.
you see like videos of movie night in Iraq or
Yeah.
whatever, and it's veterans watching something, and it's like 900 guys in folding chairs and a 13-inch
Yeah,
television.
yeah. Oh, it was
At
a
the
horrible
end-
setup.
at
It's like
the end-
prison.
Yeah, at the end of a hangar.
Yeah.
And they're like, Cruella! Cruella!
Yeah, it felt like a airport. The reason in my head I thought it was airport was because literally we were watching it on like 4 little TVs.
Really?
So you know how like an airport they're all showing the same thing and you just look around? That's what it was like. They just
Yeah.
put the movie on the house PA and they just had like 4 or 5 little ass TVs and you just kind of picked a place to watch. It was that and it was one of the Bourne movies. But I think it was the Jeremy Renner Bourne movie.
Oh, boo.
Wait, when did that come out?
Between Born 3 and 4.
What year?
Well, there was Born Identity, Born Supremacy, Born Jidena.
Yeah.
Born Identity.
Born Identity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bourne's Identity.
He's like, I can run a mile in this weather without taking a breath, and also I'm a classic man.
I'm classic. Dude, where the fuck is Jidena at?
I don't know.
He got one hit,
He
and then-
deserved a
and
second.
went right
hit.
back to Bergdorf Goodman.
It's so rare
He's
to be
spraying
Yeah.
colognes on people.
Right, he's in Midtown selling fucking Steve Harvey suits.
Yeah. Or he's Nation of Islam. It could go either way. With that look.
I'm a bathroom man. You can be me when you poop and be. I'm a bathroom man.
Let's see here. He apparently had that song Yoga with Janelle Monáe.
He had a second song.
He had a second one. Yeah.
Yoga?
Yeah.
What's that about? Like twisting a girl in a pretzel? and fucking her?
Basically, it's just fucking some bitch folding her up.
But I thought Janelle Monáe's a lesbian.
I think she's on that like.
I think Jidena is a lesbian.
You know
I
how
think so,
you know how
too.
hot
Yeah.
girls fuck
He has
everything.
a lesbian look.
Jidena and Bruno Mars are in a relationship.
They scissor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be hot, dude.
Whoopi's got coronavirus now.
Does she?
No.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's
dude.
the first sad news that we've heard in a long time.
Yeah. I wonder how
she's
she's
gonna
doing.
beat it. She's strong. Whoopi's gonna beat it.
I
man.
started Ghost a couple weeks ago when I had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really bad movie.
It's really weird.
It's weird.
Like the
and
guy who
bad.
kills him, it's like his energy is all like psychosexual and shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, the bad guy.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bad guy's fucking.
That
yeah.
guy's fucked up.
He's
Weird.
fucked up weird. Yeah.
Yeah, which is cool. That is good.
What's the
And he's
plot? Is that Sam discovers some like. Or Sam's the girl's name. I can't remember, but he discovers some financial crime.
The other guy at work is stealing.
Yeah.
And so
he hires a guy to kill him?
he hires him to steal his wallet because he knows he has the codes for like the money or something in his wallet.
Yeah, his
the guy
coworker
he
was
hires
embezzling.
is so twisted that he murders
His
him.
coworker's embezzling, and he discovers it, and so he hires that Puerto Rican guy to kill Sam.
Oh, okay.
And then he dies, and then Whoopi Goldberg, who's a Brooklyn
Medium.
She's kind of like a
Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo, exactly. She actually is a medium, but she thinks that she's a liar, but then she realizes she actually does have the gift.
Wow. No, she doesn't have the gift. Patrick Swayze just finds her.
No,
right?
he's not invisible to anyone but Whoopi Goldberg.
And then also too, what he
Then
does.
why can't she see other dead people?
What Sam does?
I don't know. It doesn't make
Is
any
after
sense.
he's dead, and I'm probably 100% wrong, but my recollection is that he uses her to then just steal the money from that guy. And it's like,
I didn't finish it.
well, if you're just going to steal the fucking money anyways.
Well, I think, what if he just had to change her? He's like, look, I'm dead. I want my bitch to have nice things, at least.
Well, he gave the money to Otome.
Who's Otome?
Otome is...
He's a Japanese kid?
yeah, it's...
A fat little Japanese guy
Yeah.
named Otome?
yeah, Whoopi Goldberg plays
Naki
Otome.
Otome?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Dr. Jones! Dr. Jones!
yeah.
Listen, Data, I can't take you with me. Dr. Jones! I'm sorry, Data, I love you, but it's time for me to go to Texas heaven.
And does Whoopi Goldberg fuck?
There's sexual tension.
They kiss at one point.
yeah.
Why don't, if you're gonna kiss, you might as well eat each other's pussies.
She's like, I can't do this. I feel like Jadena.
I ain't know my Jadena shit. If Patrick Swayze is in her body, why doesn't he just eat her pussy as Whoopi Goldberg?
It's a good question. He's not in her body.
I
He's
think
kind of
he
around.
He is in
is.
her body in that
And
scene.
then he in that scene.
yeah, he's
he
not
goes
just
into her body.
He's not just like, let me watch.
You know, it'd be hot if two hot chicks like Whoopi Goldberg and my
two equally hot chicks. To me, more in the 80s than Whoopi Goldberg.
I knew this girl when I lived in DC who did not look good.
Yeah.
And my friend, I saw him the next day after a night out, and he was like, "Yeah, I had a fucking threesome, and it was with his girlfriend and that chick."
Oh no.
And I was like, "You can't just count it just because it's two chicks."
Yeah.
And it was clear that that was what went into the calculus.
Of course. You know what? If you've never had a threesome before, man, just get
I
on
think
the board.
he just wanted one on the board.
He wanted to get on the board.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
guess
right.
so. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It was not
it's
worth
college.
it, honestly. Yeah. it was
And you
back
never
in
know.
college.
Maybe this bitch is busted, but maybe she sucks dick like you wouldn't believe.
I'm not going to venture a guess there.
Why didn't you ask him?
I didn't want to know any more details.
You know what?
I know.
You can't let things get in the way of your natural curiosity.
I know.
That's when we stop being children, start being adults.
I know. I hadn't matured
You-
yet. I was a little bit of a late bloomer.
Well, you were pretending you were mature by stifling your
but it was
childlike
immature.
curiosity.
Yeah, that's true.
The cat threw up all over the vacuum cleaner this morning, and I was pissed off, and then she cleaned it up.
She cleaned it up by eating it.
It's a Dyson.
Well,
Why'd
yeah.
you do that?
That's the only way. And then she throws up all over my phone.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job for creating a problem and then fixing it. That's the style in this household.
Yeah. And then feeling accomplished.
Yeah.
Even though you're basically right at square one.
Yep.
And even probably a little worse.
The square one mentality.
But anyway, to return back to this idea of Patrick Swayze eating. And you know what? If you're Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg, finger yourself. Find out what that feels like. I'm curious.
do kind of like
If I had a pussy for a
take
second.
over
great
her
scene in that
body.
movie would
Exactly.
be just
Play with your clit. See what
I
that
don't
feels
like
like.
this.
Demi Moore
Child, I don't like this.
straddling Whoopi Goldberg and rubbing oil all over her stomach.
Yeah,
Her folds, like the clay thing.
Yeah.
She's like, "What am I, a pot? I'm gonna be a pot or a vase."
Yeah, I feel like as long as you wash your face so Whoopi doesn't have to smell pussy on her lips, it's fair. Fair is fair. You got killed by some fucking weird Puerto Rican guy.
You got killed by Louis J. Gomez.
By Lewis's father. That's probably,
Louis
that
is
character's based on Lewis's father.
Louis is like, I recently acquired a very new, exciting business opportunity.
Whenever I think of Lewis's dad, I just think of the other guys in the gang in King of New York. I think of Giancarlo Esposito's
No, I
character.
actually think the guy from Ghost is probably way closer.
You think so?
Mhm.
That but it's kind of a similar aesthetic.
A lot
It's
of
like
people
a
don't know
Jerry
that
curl.
the J actually stands for jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Louis Joe Gomez.
It's kind of like a.
How did Patrick Swayze? How did the guy kill him? He stabbed him, right?
Yeah,
He pushed him on the train track.
No, maybe he shoots him.
Shoots him.
No,
Didn't
yeah.
Lewis's dad stab somebody?
It's like they're walking at night in
Yeah.
Soho or Tribeca when it was bad.
Right.
Before it was nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just
And it's
watched
like-
a movie where the set when that shit is bad. Or it's
Yeah.
more in Midtown. I watched.
Ghostbusters.
No, I watched Bringing Out the Dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scorsese and Nick Cage.
That movie's awesome.
That
Yeah.
movie fucking rules.
Well, it's like
dude.
Hell's Kitchen. Area.
Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, exactly. It is so fucking good.
Yeah.
And just
Mark Anthony's character.
Mark Anthony's sick.
I used to
It's
love that
crazy.
movie.
John Goodman. It just like he just lets them fucking go off.
I used to
Yeah.
love that movie when I was a kid. And then I watched it again, like when I was like 21, and it didn't hold up. But I'm due for a rewatch.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
As someone who just went into it fresh, literally a couple days ago, it's like
I rewatched The Aviator recently.
I watched that too recently.
Yeah.
It's good as fuck.
It's nice to watch a movie like Bring Out the Dead and remember what New York was like when we moved here in 2014.
But yeah, it's just like to be able to just see Goodman and then Ving Rhames is incredible in that fucking movie. He's got this awesome. If that's his real hair, I think it's a wig, but he looks great. A lot of funny wigs. Mark Anthony's got to have a wig on. I think.
Yeah.
Has a fucking dreadlocks. And then Tom Sizemore, sick in it too. It's a weird fucking movie.
Tom Sizemore.
Yeah, your buddy Tom.
How's he doing these days, Nick?
I haven't talked to him in a couple weeks.
What does he think? What does he think about the vaccine?
Dude, that would have been awesome if you've just been FaceTiming Tom Sizemore every like 3 weeks.
How's it going? Hey, Tom.
Tommy.
On an iPad.
Yeah, he hasn't been in anything in a while, right?
Yeah, I think he's
Well, yeah, he's
a rehab.
He's one of those
guy.
guys, that just has to like make a bunch of like low budget movies, probably to pay off tax debt and stuff.
Right.
'Cause he was in well, I mean, people know the story.
Yeah. Yeah, that you sucked his dick.
Yeah,
Not-
he sucked his dick.
Not that story.
Oh, sorry. You asked us not to mention that on the pod.
Fuck, dude. All right.
I'm
What is
sorry.
this timestamp? 2308.
Get that down.
We'll just fucking
We'll
write
get
that
rid
down.
of that. Don't
Beep.
worry, buddy.
And we'll beep it out.
We'll take out the story about you sucking Tom Sizemore.
On the set of Heat
I guess
2.
it's time
The-
to look at the K-pop Reddit. For the next 45 minutes.
Yes, it is. I love when we fucking do this and we record shit way out of order.
So do they. So do the royal they.
Oh fuck, dude. What the hell else has been going on? What the fuck did I do yesterday? What? Oh, you know what else I watched? This is good as hell. MacGruber.
Yeah, it's the best.
No, the TV show.
Oh, it's a TV
They made
show
8
now?
episodes. It's good as fuck.
Oh, it's the best movie.
It's really good. Ryan Phillippe, huh?
Uh-huh.
He's fucking
Ryan, fill up my ass.
Philip me. Ryan
He's in the
Phillippe.
show, too?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
They have brought the whole crew back,
It's-
and Lawrence Fishburne is
Well,
in
it's sad that, what's his name, lost his ability to speak.
it. Who?
Val.
Yeah.
Val, no.
So he's fucked.
He's
he
got
can
a
never
voice
talk
box now,
ever
yeah.
again.
I watched a documentary
Val
about him.
Filmer.
Film our
Film
ass.
her ass up.
Yeah.
Val film her ass up.
Yeah.
So he's done. They can't ever give him like a.
It's really sad. He never got that role, that one Oscar winning.
He did The Saint.
Yeah. Yeah, Batman.
the same.
where
He was
could-
good at Batman
Apparently, it was hell for him because he couldn't turn his neck
in the suit.
in the suit. He said he couldn't really act when he was wearing the suit.
Well, no one can act in the suit.
Well, I think they improved it a little bit.
Yeah, it is funny
Yeah, now
how
Christian
much
Bale's like,
That's
how
better
much
acting.
Christian Bale is the low point in all of those Batman movies.
yeah.
Except maybe Batman Begins.
I don't know. The
But
one
you
with
know what?
Mr.
Batman
Freeze
Begins is
was
so-
pretty bad.
Well, he's so upstaged in The Dark Knight.
Yeah, that's true.
And then what's the last one? It's
Bane.
all about the Benjamins.
Yeah.
It's all about the
It's all about
Benjamins.
Benjamins.
Oh, I'm black. I don't remember what's all about the
Yeah.
Benjamins, but I remember it was a black movie,
Yeah.
right? Who was that? Martin Lawrence?
Martin Lawrence. Yeah.
Should we put that on?
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
I'm a federale.
I want to go back and watch the one with Mr. Freeze and Poison
I think
Ivy.
it's bad.
I know it's bad, but it looks
It's
kind of
Arnold,
sick.
though.
But just like visually, and didn't that gay guy who said he fucked a million
Joel
gay guys?
Schumacher?
Yeah. He directed it.
I don't know if he made that one or the other
He
one.
did.
Joel Schumacher made one of the Bad Boys movies?
Batman.
No, Batman.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he fucked 20,000
Yeah.
people.
He was like, I've put up Adam Friedland numbers.
yeah.
That's what he said.
About guys.
About guys.
Yeah.
But it feels
Yeah,
good
yeah,
to
yeah.
Just to
be-
clarify,
It feels good to be in the conversation.
AP fact check. Adam Friedland did not have sex with
No.
20,000.
Yeah,
Political-
no, that's
political-
It was
zero,
guys.
zero or 100 Pinocchios.
That's a pants on fire, guys.
That's a pants on fire. Adam had sex with a lot of women. That's 100% pants
No,
on
the
fire.
guy part is
But the
pants
guy
on
part,
It is funny what Snopes became.
I know.
It's like it used to be like, did a guy fucking accidentally die trying to come by hooking himself up to a car
Yeah.
battery? Yes. And now it's like the CIA has never done anything bad.
Yeah, yeah.
100% true.
There were not weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. That's mixed.
Yeah.
It's like
That's what we call a mixed race fact.
that's somewhat true.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking losers.
Snapple mixed race facts.
Okay, what are some of those?
Um,
You want Jordan Sparks deserved to win American Idol.
Let him
Drake,
do
sorry,
it.
sorry.
It's his,
You're
his
right.
joke.
You're right.
Snapple mixed race facts.
yeah.
You took what we said with mixed race snub facts. You added the word Snapple.
Go ahead, man. What's a
Yeah.
nice mixed race fact?
Imagine you got a fresh, crisp Snapple in your hand.
you crack
You
open.
crack it
It's
up.
your favorite flavor. You can't wait to
It's
get a
the
gulp.
hottest day of summer. You got a peach. You got a peach Snapple in your hands. You're ready to riff.
And you open a Diet Peach tea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it
And then
says,
what does it say?
before
The diet in the fantasy, he's still having a diet.
Yeah, come on, man. Live a little. You fucking waif.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I'm
You
trying
don't
to
want
watch my figure.
You don't want to gain weight, even in hypotheticals.
I don't drink Diet Peach Snapple. I just hear it's good.
It is good.
You open it up and it says that before,
Snopes fact check. It is good.
before becoming a famous hip hop star, Aubrey Drake Graham was on a Canadian show called Degrassi.
There you go.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most accessible ones. You didn't really dig very deep for that, but you did fulfill.
I
the
was trying
assignment.
not to offend.
Well, that's
really.
what
That's
makes
really
it
what I was
fun.
trying
It's a
to do.
minefield.
Mm-hmm.
You could have dug a little deeper, but it's all right.
Yeah. Snapple Mixed Race Facts. Tiger Woods recently arrested for his 8th DUI.
That's good. That's better.
In the police report, they said, damn, what even is he?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Nice.
Yeah.
What race is this guy?
What race is that?
Yeah.
Is
Tiger
this
Woods
fella?
killing in front of 1,000 non-Indians.
Yeah.
What race even is he?
Well, yeah. His dad gets his fried chicken at 7-Eleven, and his mom gets her egg rolls.
She gets her
7-Eleven as
pho.
well.
Is she Vietnamese?
I wonder what he's
I
up
thought
to.
she was Chinese.
He's had to have been in hard lockdown this entire time.
Who,
Tiger? No, Tiger's
No.
playing golf.
Ninen.
Oh, 9.
He's in a hyperbaric chamber right now.
He's got it. He had to be one of the guys.
He's in
that's
the
like
Professor X.
9 mass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
But pretending he's not. He's shooting a video in a green screen. He's like, a young, healthy guy like me can be out. But he's actually.
What is it? Things are gonna. things are like it's done, right? The Omicron.
Yeah,
thing,
they're never shutting down again.
Yeah, Canada, the other countries are going nuts.
We're not gonna do it.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of good. That's good news.
It's good,
I think
but it's also-
Omicron in general was all good news.
Yeah.
It wasn't that dangerous.
I'm sorry. Her
for
name
most
was,
people.
Excuse me. Her name was Clotilda. His Tiger Woods' mother.
And what was she?
She was a horse.
She was an Arabian.
Clotilda Punsawad. Isn't that, what is that?
Indonesian.
Is that Thai? Indonesian.
She was like a the raid kind of bitch.
Oh, that's cool.
She was like an Ong Bak type
let's
bitch.
finish the Dan Nine and joke.
Yeah.
What does his mom get from 7-Eleven? What's an Indonesian food?
She gets
What is Indonesian food?
no, lumpia
Lumpia is Philippines.
Filipino.
Indonesia's a fun. Is that it's a country, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
it's a Muslim
But it's
Asian.
it's like 1 billion islands.
I think it's two
What's one
islands.
big island?
I think it's two.
There's
What's the one where it's is it
Sumatra.
Malaysia where it's like fucking like 30 different islands? It's like, bro, that's not a country.
Well, Japan is like
Japan's
1 million
4 islands. But yeah,
Greece is a
you're
ton
right.
of islands.
It's getting there where it's like this is
Greece
too
has
many
like
islands.
100 islands.
you guys got to get your shit together.
Are one of the islands trying to break free? Do
In
they have
Greece?
do they have
No.
any like
No, but those cocksucking
Independent-
Germans, that
independent
fucking
minded-
fat bitch, what's her name?
Merkel?
Merkel.
She's trying to buy
These
some?
cocksuckers were like, hey, you guys owe so much money. Why don't you give up some islands? Can you believe these fucking
Yeah.
assholes?
Give up to do what? Bring to
Because
Germany?
of debt. Because of debt.
Yeah, I know, but
She
what are they
said-
going to
and
do
then-
with the
and then
fucking
you know
island?
what else?
Those fat cocksuckers, those fucking piece of shit Germans wanted it for themselves.
And then you know what else Merkel said? She said, "Lara, did I do that?
nice, man. Did I do that?
Did I do that? Yeah, that's there you
Hitler's
go.
famous last words.
Did I do
Did
that?
I do that?
Did I do that?
Okay, it looks like a lot of
How you
grill
gonna let a
stuff.
bitch named Urkel take your shit like that?
We never did, by the way. We were like, suck our dicks.
Suck my dick.
But they did fuck our asses.
Suck my dick, Jaleel White,
But they did fuck our asses. I will say with
with the debt.
with austerity, which is
Yeah.
all bullshit. It looks like they fry and grill a lot of shit. I mean, none of this seems like that crazy to me. Soto Betawi, Jakarta soup.
It sounds like it's probably the next fad cuisine, right?
Could be.
We could start an Indonesian restaurant.
Bakso, Indonesian meatballs.
That sounds good.
Indonesia to suck my dick.
Indonesia. I forgot how to put on a condom.
Those like Southeast Asian cuisines.
Yeah.
Are
I had a
always
lot
good.
of. I had a lot
I do
of
that with everything now.
Yeah.
When the Omicron thing came out, I was like, yeah, I'm a cron you to suck my
I'm a
dick.
cron you to suck my dick.
It's just a way of keeping staying alive, you know.
Nasi uduk coconut rice.
Oh, I guess it is one kind of.
They probably have curries too, because like Southeast Asia always has like Indian and Asian.
Yeah, it's a nice
influences.
cool. It's some nice.
It's a
cool
nice,
shit.
which is a perfect kind of.
At least 13 killed in a fire in Philadelphia.
Oh, really?
PFD says, oh, it's Philadelphia Fire Department.
Mm.
Oh, you forget it starts with a P
Yeah.
when it's an acronym.
Oh yeah, true.
When it's an acronym, that's confusing.
Yeah. They got something called gulai otak, which is they say brain curry,
No, that's nasty.
which is I
Ooh.
love getting brain.
I'm going to need you to brain my curry.
I love brain.
Maybe I'm thinking of Papua New Guinea,
That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds better. That
Papua
sounds-
New Johns.
Papua New Johnsy.
Better ingredients, more islands.
So there's a place called Java apparently on 7th Avenue that does Indonesian food, and a place called Wan on Spring Street.
Yeah. Well, you know, New York's got it all.
It's true.
I'm sure there's a 3-block
Yeah, little
community in
Indonesian,
Queens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like right next to me. I don't even
That's
know
the
about
coolest thing about Queens.
it. I love it, dude. I'm never leaving. I've
You just
decided.
walk down a block, you're in fucking
I'm-
Jakarta.
I'm never leaving. I'm gonna buy a fucking house and I'm gonna fucking spray down the driveway with my hose
Mm-hmm.
in some pants that are a little too big for me, but very comfortable. And
Oh, I
and
thought you
no
were gonna
shirt.
say in like when a dad goes to clean the Corvette and like cut off like a little too short cut off.
No, I'm cleaning my
jeans.
sidewalk. I'm not cleaning my car.
Oh, different kind of guy.
Different kind of guy.
That's a suburban kind of dad.
That ain't me, bro. I'm urban. I'm in the city.
Near urban.
I'm in Astoria, Queens.
Yeah.
I'm wiping down my fucking.
I do kind of want to buy a house in like Maspeth or something. Have a little driveway.
Maspeth is a little too. I
Maspeth-
think Astoria is the perfect amount.
spent
Maspeth is
time
a
in
little.
Maspeth?
It's a little industrial.
No,
there.
you're thinking of Bushwick.
No.
Once you get into Maspeth, it's nice. It's like a little
just-
town.
I agree
It's
with
nice
you.
in like Sunnyside.
Sunnyside, maybe, yeah. But
Yeah,
I
Woodside is nice.
Yeah, Woodside's
Bold is a
basically
neighborhood
Astoria.
to call itself Sunnyside.
What do you mean?
Well, as if the sun doesn't
Only
fucking-
goes there.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And for that hubris, I actually eliminate it from where I might live.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I further hate it because of the TV show.
What TV show?
Wasn't there a TV show called Sunnyside?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there was like a one season
flopped, though,
woke
right?
comedy show.
Yeah.
It was like, we're Chinese, but we're also Wiggers, and we're here in Sunnyside, Queens.
Well, that's interesting. I don't think that was the show because I would have watched that
Yeah.
show.
No, that show's called Flourishing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's Aquafina's show.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom makes dumplings.
yeah, what the fuck is it? Every neighborhood in Queens has their own TV show now.
Not Astoria, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Dibs.
you should do the Astoria show.
I'm
It
gonna.
Well-
should be a Maspeth show.
What do you call it? All in the Family was in Astoria.
Was it?
I think so.
It was
Oh,
in,
dude, reboot time.
it was in
Yeah.
like Rico.
It's time a
Park.
Was
fat
it
man
Ringo
said
Park?
the N word
So-
on television again.
Yeah.
Dude, you could play Archie.
I can play Archie for real.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually really could.
That'd be good.
I want to play R word bunker.
Our word bunker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too many blacks.
Why would you eat watermelon if you could have watermelon candy? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Oh, Archie!
Hell, she-
Leave him alone!
He's got a regular
yeah,
wife.
because she's got a big retarded hog.
Edith, Edith, stifle yourself. Stifle yourself, Edith. Well, but isn't college boy? All that fancy learning you do in college, you don't even know how to fucking put a top on a sippy cup. Neither do you, R-word. That's not the point, meathead. It's about loyalty and integrity. Now, somebody help me lick this envelope. I'm mailing SpaghettiOs to Nixon.
And the Jeffersons started off that, right?
Yeah, it was a spin-off.
They moved from Queens to the city. Dude.
Yeah, to a deluxe
Deluxe
apartment in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Should I buy, like, that's the one I don't get. Buying an apartment to my villager brain seems ridiculous.
It's a stupid idea
because it's like, what, I buy something to have roommates, basically?
Yeah, well, not
Well,
only
they
you got to
take care
pay,
of
you got to
your
pay because it's all
packages.
co-ops in New York.
Yeah.
So
you gotta pay maintenance.
You pay maintenance fees. You don't
Yeah.
actually like own the apartment. You own shares, and like the
Fuck
corporation
that,
owns the
dude.
building. But it's also harder, like I think, to get a mortgage on one of those because the bank doesn't like dealing with like condo associations.
That sucks, dude. Yeah. What the fuck is it? What's the point in fucking buying a room in a building? How the fuck do you even do that? That pisses me off. I'm fucking pissed off now.
Yeah.
And it's too expensive to buy
You
a
need a
regular house in
villa.
New York. Maybe I will come to Maspeth with you, Nick.
Yeah, dude. We can open a little Irish bar
Yeah. Oh, fuck Lahans.
called Oopsies.
Oopsies is good. by the way.
Oopsie Dennehy's.
Oopsie Dennehy's next to Oh Fuck Lahans, and we'll let the
Yeah.
market decide.
Right. Faggerties.
Faggerty. Yeah.
It's not your kind of bar. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. It's just the name. This place looks good. Jesus fucking Christ.
These guys again.
It was my family's name in the old country. We're not.
What am I supposed to change my name?
I'm going to change my name like a fucking Italian.
No quiz at O'Faggoty's.
Yeah, it is funny that there are a lot of Italians in America whose names is like Fagolio or
Yeah.
Fagadici.
Yeah.
Because at Ellis Island, like all these guys that come out, my name is Lombardinese, and they're like, you're Lewis.
Yeah.
And then they're like, wait, look at this guy's name.
Yeah. Let him through.
Let him do that. They're like, and here you go, Mr. Fagotopomov.
Yeah. Here you go, Ernesto Dick Sucliani.
Thank you for letting me into your beautiful country. All right, hurry up. Your monkey's biting people.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, it is funny because it's like I know a lot of fucking Greek people who have names like Birch because it's like they were Ellis Islanded.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they like the wasps of Greeks?
Yeah.
Are they like the Americanized?
Yeah. I mean, it is funny.
They look down on the fresh off the boats.
Well, those people are just American, basically. Like there's a definite split in Greek people that came here. Like, because my family came in the 80s.
Wait, real
basically.
quick, the capital or the president of Indonesia is named Joko Widodo.
Joko Widodo? Hell yeah. That's a fucking sick name. Who was the guy? There was like a king or a prince of some kind of shit over there.
Dude, they all got awesome names. Susilo Bang Bang Yudhoyono.
Dude, it's awesome.
Former president Anus Baswedan.
Bro, I'm gonna change my name to Stavros Bang Bang Halkias. Bang Bang, suck on my dick.
I just watched The Raid 2 for the first time.
You never seen The Raid 2?
Never seen 2. I think it might be even better than 1.
Wait,
Yeah.
this guy's name is Ganjar Pranowo.
Pranowo.
But that's what he looks like.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ganjar.
He's got his full name on his
That's
suit.
awesome. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
It's Muslim too.
That's always
Over
funny to
there.
me is these countries where their military guys will have all these medals.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, for what?
yeah.
What are those
For
medals?
ethnic cleansing.
Yeah, they found like a little island with pygmies on it, and they
Yeah.
just fucking lit them up.
Yeah. Well, have you seen the act of killing? That's
No.
the whole. I mean, that's like Indonesia's a country where like Hitler won,
Really?
and so like all their national heroes are like the fucking.
Wait,
like,
what do you mean Hitler won?
Like they did an ethnic
like Gettysburg,
cleansing.
you know?
They did like a
Like Gettysburg where the North won, but you go to the town and it's still all
Oh.
just racist.
I see.
no. It's like they did like a genocide, and then the bad guys won after the genocide.
Oh, really? And they just
And
get
they
to-
don't feel bad about it. They're like
they're just
it's
all
like
having a good
glorious.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's their glorious. There's
So
this-
they killed what are the
that
different-
documentary, The Act of Killing. The guy goes there and he finds these like basically they got these street criminals
Mhm.
who they were like gangsters. And they watched like American movies because like before the genocide they would sell like movie tickets on the street.
This is my,
So they're all
this is
dressed
my
like
new look, by the way.
He looks awesome.
they'd all dress like the Godfather and stuff.
Hell
and so
yeah.
then this guy gets them to like reenact their like victories and stuff. And so they make a movie of them doing these genocides. And then it kind of settles in like at the end of the movie, the guy's like, I'm going to hell.
Whoa.
Like for the first time in his
Yeah,
life.
he's just throwing up all over the
And
place.
he's like, Jesus Christ. He's like,
Really?
yeah. Like through the reenactment.
yeah, because
he's
of the
like-
whole movie, the guy's going around and he's like, and this is where we strung up the kids and stripped their flesh off and
Yeah,
cooked their
yeah.
balls in front of them.
Oh
And he's
my
like, and
God.
then they're doing like plays reenacting
But he's like
it.
dressed. He's like dressed like John Travolta,
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever,
Oh.
too.
And then the
which is,
final
like,
the
wild.
final scene, he goes up to a rooftop at like a restaurant or something, and he's like, "Yeah, we lined them up all out of here and we shot them all." And then he just like takes a beat, and then he just starts like retching.
Whoa.
And he starts like throwing up.
And he's
What
like,
the
I'm going to
fuck?
hell. He's
Yeah.
like,
Holy shit.
yeah.
Who did they genocide? Who was the like? What are
the
the
communists.
Other Indonesians.
yeah,
Oh,
the,
fuck.
in quotes, communists. But it was
They
like
just-
political enemies that they deemed communists.
Damn, dude.
Mhm.
I'm
people
sure-
people that wouldn't take the vaccine.
The real
The heroes.
fucking, the real martyrs.
Dude, I am loving these vaccine protests.
What's going on?
they're like going to Applebee's and Burger King.
Oh, those
no,
guys.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
those guys
the
rock.
Cheesecake Factory in Queens.
Yeah.
The Burger King's the best
Yeah.
one though, because
Right.
it's Burger King.
Well, there's this guy.
It's just filled with homeless people that are HIV positive.
Yeah, no one wants to be in
There's
there.
blood all over the floor. They're like, "This is all right. It's New Yorkers."
Who's going to Burger King anymore
Nobody.
when McDonald's exists?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, take that, Burger King.
How is it still business?
It definitely has fallen off. I will say that. I think
The Whopper
prest-
used to be a decent sandwich.
Whopper-
No, you're just your mind's distorted because all the fast food places in the city suck dick. They're just not good.
In Eldis's
Oh.
words, he
I'll
said
go to-
the Whopper has star power.
Let me tell you
He's
something.
Right.
I went to
Yeah.
an Applebee's in like the middle of Delaware a couple
Probably
years
the
ago.
best meal you've ever had in your life.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah.
It hit.
Fucking amazing.
The Applebee's
hit.
in Baltimore when it first opened, when it was the first Applebee's in
Yeah.
East Baltimore, unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah.
But it fell off within 2 years. I don't know why.
What year was this?
This is
in mid 2000. Oh damn,
99.
Because a lot of those places, like it used to be, like
maybe early 2000s.
before because the recession really did hollow out the middle class.
Yeah.
And so there's all these things that are for middle class people that like cease to exist because the middle class either became rich or they became poor. So like that's why like Bennigan's went away and Ruby Tuesdays got shitty because that was the thing. It's like once a month you go out to a nice dinner,
of course,
with your family.
We were at Chili's family.
Yeah, you could go have a nice meal like once in a while at a place that's not too expensive.
Yeah,
and now I mean now it's like even worse. You go to restaurants and it's like you go to a shitty place and it's fucking $90 for two people with no drinks.
Right. Yeah, dude. Fuck that. Fuck inflation. I'm about to find an economist. I'm gonna fuck him in the ass for that.
Yeah.
It's their fault.
You gotta have stocks. You gotta have all your money in assets.
God damn it, dude. I don't want to learn what that shit is.
Just pay somebody to do it.
Yeah, you're right.
You have a house. That's good.
Yeah, but it's I mean, the house is so cheap. We could all buy houses right in Baltimore right now, cash if we wanted to.
Yeah, but it's gonna go up in value.
Yeah, a little bit. Greektown, I'm hopeful, cross my fingers. Every time I go back, it actually is nicer. And I'm shocked.
You know what you got to do?
What's
you
that?
got to get the gays in.
That's right.
You got to get the, like...
Should I buy another house and let gay guys live
honestly,
there?
it's only a matter of time because, like, DC's topped out. And not only, like, with housing stock, but also, like, everyone knows that city's gay.
Yeah, it sucks.
And it's like...
DC's mad expensive.
Yeah, it's incredibly expensive.
It's expensive as shit. And it
But
sucks
then-
dick.
It's the worst city in America.
Yeah.
It might be, yeah.
But I was like blown away that more because I remember when like I dated somebody that lived in Petworth and they worked in Chinatown in DC and they spent the night when I lived in Waverly and it took her the same amount of time to get to work.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because she didn't have to take a bus all the way from Petworth downtown in DC.
Right.
You just hop on the train, you get off at Union Station.
Right, because
and walk
also
to
the
work.
metro is so expensive in DC.
Yeah.
It's not even like that.
The MARC train's mad cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, Greektown, though, is not by the train. But I actually do... for whatever reason, it's picking up steam. So...
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just fucking become a Greektown slumlord. Buy like a
you
fucking block.
You got to open up O'Faggerty's.
O'Faggerty's?
You got to get something that brings the gays.
How about I buy a house?
I talked to your real estate agent about opening a church, getting like a religious tax exemption, and then the church is just a gym and like a place to put tools.
That's a
Work on your
That's
car.
a brilliant idea.
Yeah, you just shave your head, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm a monk."
How hard would it be to do that?
I don't think it's that hard at all. I think the zoning there is.
Well,
Like,
you're a pastor.
I'm a
though.
minister in the Universal Life Church. So I maybe could start preaching.
Is that the same company as the Universal Circus?
It is, yeah.
yeah,
So I can also
the Eric
do,
Adams Circus.
You could also do,
Yeah.
you could also do the Black Circus.
I can also
We're gonna get rid of these unskilled workers and replace them with clowns.
with black clowns.
With Brother Clown. And now Brother Clown was zapping Roger to discuss the Omicron situation.
It is so funny. New York has never had a good mayor.
Yeah, it's like
But
an
it's
impossible
better to
job.
have a mayor like this than a mayor like De Blasio, who's like faking like.
I think Al Smith was like the only. Well, he was governor of New York,
I don't know.
but he also never left the Lower East Side
That's
like his
sick.
entire life.
That's so fucking
And
sick.
he just spoke all of like the peasant languages. So he
Yeah.
would just go neighborhood to neighborhood, speaking
you know
like
that was
Yiddish and
it was the
Italian.
most densely populated area in the world.
Mhm.
It was its own congressional district in the United States
That's
House
so
of Representatives. Just the Lower East Side.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But I guess not, because it was not anymore, right? No more slums and shit.
Well, they have like big project buildings there now.
Yeah.
Over by two bridges. And they got a lot of really
I got a
cool-
big project you could work on.
What's that?
My dick and balls.
No, you've said multiple times that it's not big.
It is, though.
You said you're
In
on the
this
record
case,
even
it is.
today in this episode.
In
That's not
this
big.
case, it is. Well, it depends on the context.
Well, maybe my dainty hands.
Your little ass hands, your little ass mouth.
What's your shirt say?
It's a shirt given to me by a Greek bakery in Rochester. Let's shout them out. Shout out to Vula's Greek Sweets.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of metal looking.
Well, where you put your whole hand out like that is like go fuck yourself or you're
That
a
is?
fucking idiot.
So it's a
there's
cheeky.
pizza.
It's a cheeky
It's
joke.
cheeky. Yeah, it's pretty good. Shouts out to Vula.
People don't know when they see that shirt that it's a middle finger. That you're
basically
like
the
kind of a
middle finger.
badass. Like
Well, here's the thing I love about Greeks.
anti-establishment.
like the hand is that, and then obviously you get the middle finger, but then another fuck you is basically this,
Middle finger down.
which is like what happens when you finger somebody. It's literally from finger popping. So it's like you'll just see fucking little kids be like, fuck you, I put my fingers in you. And the connotation is I put my fingers in your pussy or your ass. In a very graphic way. Like it's pretty close to the actual, like I've found myself doing that and having sex, then I'll laugh later on like, wow, that's...
I was disrespecting that pussy.
Well, not that, but man, Greek people just really will put it all out on the table. There's no,
There's no subtlety.
There's no subtlety.
Yeah.
There's no subtext. It's
So
all
that's
there.
what that beach island lifestyle does to you.
Yeah, dude. I'm
What
excited.
too much pussy does to a motherfucker.
What too much sun, pussy, and fried calamari does to a motherfucker, which actually sounds so awesome.
I've been eating too many Hawaiian pizzas lately.
Respect from where?
Broncos.
Nice.
Like
I
an,
could get it back on a little Hawaiian pizza
like,
tip.
like an island boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we talked about how we were over pork shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And then last night you ate an entire portion.
I was grocery shopping,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wanted to look at them. I wasn't gonna get them.
Yeah.
And then I saw one that was marked. They like did the pricing wrong, 80 cents for an entire pork shoulder. I was like, well, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
buy
the
it.
Wait, they
That's some
gave it
ocean
to you for
swell.
80 cents?
See, you understand assets and inflation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you don't need to pay a guy at all. You know how that shit works.
So yeah, I made a nice pork shoulder, and I speed cooked it. I didn't let it like cook down, and it was the fat doesn't melt, so it's less like pulled pork, less whatever. But it's nice. It's still a nice fatty cut of meat. It felt more like steaks.
Wait, they honored the 80 cents
Of course,
at the checkout?
of course.
Wow.
They're not gonna ask any fucking questions. Who the fuck does the checkout girl give a fuck that this piece of shit grocery store is losing money?
Maybe her family owns the grocery store.
No, her family does not own Food Bazaar in Astoria.
Oh, Food Bazaar is not a bad grocery
It's
store.
a good grocery store.
Yeah.
It's very good, in fact.
They have their produce is pretty good too.
I like it. It's far from my house, but I was just going on a walk.
Hmm.
So I'm walking. I'm like, let me pop in here. The other thing is I know all the places you can piss along my
the
route.
way.
There's a Home Depot at the edge of Astoria you can piss in. There's
Wow.
Food Bazaar.
Home Depot bathroom. I don't think I've ever done that.
Oh yeah. Because I was on my step shit,
Mm-hmm.
so I discovered all the I know the public parks with nice
Checkpoints.
I know my checkpoint, my saving areas.
Yeah.
One time I took a piss. A guy was taking one of the most heinous shits I've ever heard in a public bathroom in the bathrooms right by the ferry in
Mhm.
Astoria,
Yeah.
right next to the projects. I think, like Long Island City, and also there's a bathroom by the Costco
Mhm.
in the park over there.
Yeah.
One of the most beautiful Costcos in America, for my money.
Gorgeous Costco.
You get to watch. I don't know what is that. What body of water is that?
It's the East River.
That separates Queens from fucking
Roosevelt Island.
Roosevelt Island. Is that the East River?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roosevelt Island's in the middle of the East River.
Yeah. So yes, the East River.
We should move to Roosevelt Island.
That would be cool, dude.
That's a weird place. I
Start
rode my
dressing in
bike
top
over there.
hats, top and tails.
Yep.
It's just like it's just like
See, the lower half of the island was like an old abandoned insane asylum.
yeah. Now
like
it's
10
just
years
like
ago.
nice like apartments for people that
Well, it's
work
like
in Midtown.
Cornell bought it all up and they turned it
Yeah, and
into
research hospitals. Yeah.
Yeah, it is really nice over there, but it's like, who the fuck's living?
There's one train
There's
stop.
one train, or that weird little fucking air trolley, whatever the fuck it's called.
We got to move to City Island. That's where we got to move. Have you ever been there?
Just a laziest name.
City
Island. Respect. They don't got time to fucking name the island, bro. They're fucking having...
You should take a girl on a date to City Island one day, Stav.
That's too far from me, man.
Just get in the car. It's actually not that far from where you live.
You're right. Take the bridge
You
over.
take the
it.
Triber.
Hey, Adam,
or
you should take a guy on a date to the bathroom.
No,
or your ass.
that wouldn't be
Yeah.
an appropriate date.
You should watch a movie in your ass with a guy.
and then let him fuck you in it somehow.
Dude,
No, it's
I've
nice.
finally been able
You
to
go
like
get seafood.
get a steady pace going watching The Terror,
Mhm.
that AMC show from a couple
Yep.
years ago.
Yep.
And I want nothing more to be in the British Navy
Mm-hmm.
during the era.
Wait,
of-
so you can bugger kids.
So you can bugger.
So you could do buggery.
It's part of the culture, Adam.
yeah, raping the enlisted men.
Yeah.
You know,
Breaking them in.
Walking around, my hands behind my back, accentuating my buttons all the time. And what many buttons you have, sir?
Yeah, you probably could get head if you had the shiniest buttons on the boat.
Yeah. No, that show's awesome.
Yeah, I never seen it.
Yeah, me neither.
I ain't never seen it.
The Age of Sail.
How many is only one season?
Yeah, it's a miniseries.
I like that. I love a miniseries.
Mm-hmm. I love Reese's Pieces.
I love that too.
Yeah. In a way, kind of its own miniseries.
It's a mini Reese's.
It's a series of Reese's that you're eating. They're miniature.
Yeah. Well, compared to, I guess the regular Reese's isn't miniature, but compared to the giant Reese's, they are miniature.
Mm-hmm. Do they make a Reese's that has Reese's Pieces in it?
They do. They do, in fact.
Wild.
And not only that, something I saw that I actually don't like, they do that plus potato chips.
Yeah.
Like little crushed up potato chips.
Well, that all started with that fucking Jimmy Fallon Ben and Jerry's. It's like, fucking, you're high on weed. You're fucked up thinking Jimmy Fallon is funny.
Wait, Jimmy Fallon's now as a bit of a the Ben and Jerry's aficionado on the program.
Yeah.
His
Antonio
current-
Ben and Jerry.
It's the Tonight Dough.
It's the Tonight Dough, which is a very good flavor.
Then maybe I'm
Great
thinking
flavor.
of the Stephen Colbert American Dream. There's
No,
one that's
you're thinking of Americone
That's
Dream.
Americone.
Late Night
Dream.
Snack is the name of the ice cream.
Late night snack. It's true.
And
And
with-
it's got little chips in it.
Yeah.
See, here's where they fuck up. Pretzel is the perfect. If you want salt,
Mm-hmm.
it's the perfect guy to get in that mix. Don't get a fucking potato chip in there. What are we doing with potatoes?
Right.
Sweets are not the fucking purview of potatoes. Get them the fuck out of here.
That's a vegetable. Yeah.
It's a vegetable, and they get a little cheeky when it comes to gnocchi. You're trying to get
You're
into
making it a pasta.
You're trying to get into the fucking textures that almost qualify you for dessert status.
Mhm.
And even potato bread, I suppose the same can be said of.
That's the
potato
best
chip.
That is the best bun on a burger, in my opinion.
I'd have to give it some thought. I'm not ready.
It
to
is.
weigh in.
Potato bun.
I'm not ready to weigh in just yet.
It's the best bun.
Does Ben and Jerry's still make late night snack? Item is no
You know
longer
what's bullshit?
I don't think it is.
Pretzel buns. Bullshit.
I don't mind them.
Fuck that out.
I
Fuck
don't
out of
mind
here.
them. Why?
Bullshit.
Why? I see. I'm
They're
not as
too sweet.
I'm not.
They're
When it
too
comes to
sweet.
the bread, I'm open to experimentation. I like a ciabatta.
Here we go.
I'm with you. Potato roll. If you're at a cookout,
According to a Ben and Jerry's spokesperson, the flavor, vanilla ice cream flecked with salted caramel swirls and fudge-covered potato chip clusters.
no thanks.
Yeah.
Potato. I don't
I
want
think that
potato.
sounds good. Sounds all right.
Yeah.
No, you need. But replace that. Replace.
It should
the
just be-
potato.
Replace that
It
with
should be
pretzel
vanilla
and
ice
pretzel.
cream.
It's better.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking Jameson, the ring that degloved his finger when he fell down drunk.
Yeah, it is funny. That man just gets so fun. You know what? I have to say, it's shocking.
Wouldn't you though? I mean, maybe not you, but I know I would.
Yeah.
If I was a late night TV host, I had this career where I'm a guy that's just like fine. I tried briefly to do dramatic acting, and
Did he?
he was in Band of Brothers, and it was his appearance was reviled. It almost it almost ruins the show.
It was just one of the best shows.
Well, he
of
just
all time.
he pulls up in like a Jeep, and he's like, "Major winners, you ready to go to the front?"
Oh,
You know,
man.
and Damian Lewis has to like, be like, "Okay, Jimmy, let's go."
I mean, I remember they tried to make him a movie star. He was in Taxi with Queen.
But those are
Latifah.
comedies.
That's what. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is crazy. There hasn't been a video of him just drunk as fuck. They deserve a fucking award for that.
How do they do it?
I think they just if he
They
shows
take
up at
the
a bar.
phones from everyone.
I think they just buy everyone drinks and shit, and they just like I think he's got a whole team that goes around. And that would be my guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they kind of
Because
take
there are
your
a bunch
phone.
of pictures of someone equally as powerful, Papa John Schlatter. He's got piss on the front of his pants.
Stay tuned. One of the best videos.
A reckoning is coming. He called coronavirus, dude. That was it.
Also, I guarantee you, never went to Epstein's Island. That
Yeah.
motherfucker just loves money and pizza.
And if he's
And
fucking
getting
like
fucked
fat
up.
titted milfs, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And living in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what's it? Oh, man.
You know, there's a town called Pune, India.
Really?
Yeah.
We gotta go. We gotta go get us some fucking poon and poon.
I kind of want to go to India. You got to time it so it's right when you lose your sense of smell from coronavirus. That's the time. I just get there. I'm licking doorknobs. Yeah. I'm like, nah, don't worry. I'm vaccinated. I just want something to take the edge off.
Yeah, I don't know. I still have a lot of other places I want to go first, but we like to go there.
Yeah, I miss Australia.
Australia was fucking pretty sick, honestly. It's just so goddamn far.
Well, we had to do shows the whole time, and it's like we were already burned out from a week of travel.
The beach was sick.
I think about Japan.
Melbourne's really nice.
I think about Japan.
Sydney was nice.
Sydney was crazy. Like, yeah, I
that
like
day
I
we had on the
both of them.
beach. Was
It was
really
also
nice.
the peak of this show.
Bondi Beach. There was no peak.
That I feel in my mind that
It's
was
just
the
been
peak.
a steady decline.
You go to the other side. Well, I don't mean in terms of quality. In terms of how much I enjoy the shit.
Oh, I see.
We went to the far end of the world, like Master and Commander.
It didn't
would.
really seem like you were having much fun until
I
you
wasn't,
started
but
taking painkillers.
That's true.
You're kind of being a drag.
That was a
honestly.
fucking gay trip, honestly.
But it's like I'm like that on vacation all the time, and jet lag makes it worse. But it's like I know that I want to kill myself and I want to die and I'm not having a good time. But your brain precludes you from remembering that.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
So
remembers
you
the nice things you
Yeah,
saw.
so you just force yourself to go do things. And
Yeah.
I had a lot of nice meals.
That Greek meal in Melbourne was incredible.
Dude, I cannot wait.
Dude,
You know what?
Not only that, but then
that
also
was on fire.
pretending to be in love with the dinner plate while I'm all fucked up on pills and eating the best food I've ever had. And I'm like crying, laughing.
Yeah. That's true. I remember that.
Yeah, that's what made the ramen so good, was laughing at that
With
guy
that guy
trying to
trying to
fuck that
fuck-
Japanese
yeah.
girl.
Yeah, that guy was awesome.
Yeah.
I hope he did it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got iPhone?
Oh, so you're Japanese. That's what's up. That's what's up.
yeah. He kept saying that's what's up. And these like polite Japanese girls were giggling, but clearly did not want any parts of that man.
That's so
And
funny.
anyway, tune into the free episode to hear the rest of the story. Maybe.
Yep.